And welcome to This is Velderon, and we just loaded in No Man's Sky. We are 100 plus hours into a Permadeath game, and I'm still alive. Quite astonished with that fact, but no complaint on my behalf, and I actually enjoy playing on the harder difficulties. It goes a little bit slower sometimes because you have to think a little bit more about what you're doing, but apart from that, it's actually quite great. So I have a lot of things on me, and actually have been thinking a little bit of storing some of it away. So I am actually going to do that. The thing is, should I really need it, I can always go and get it. So and when I fill up my storage area, I can always go and sell it or refine it to become better or whatever I think will be suitable for it when we get to that point. So actually, I know I will pick up a lot of carbon anyway, so that should be fine, shouldn't it? I think that's fine. Freighter is kind of cleaned up, so that's also good. Put that down there, that there. That one can be sold at some point. Right, that is the prep for today. So what we're going to do now is, of course, looking at the frigate missions and see what they bring home. I think I ran a little bit quick through them yesterday, and I was thinking afterwards, oh, what did I actually do? It seemed so stressed through, and that was not on purpose, so I shouldn't really have done that. It is kind of important just to look at it and actually see what you get out of it. Yeah, when you play on your own, you can do whatever you want, but as I'm sitting showing it to you guys, then I shouldn't really just stress through it and say, oh, this is it. So balanced, I think that was a very weird one, but it seems like it come in with a lot of coins. 2.4 million. I said this before, and I will repeat it if someone has not heard it. I see the frigate missions as my daily bread and butter, because every day it comes back with well, between 5 and 10 million coins, depending on the type of missions there is, of course. But on a good day, it's a lot, and if everything else in the game kind of fails me, then this is a good baseline to have. This, and then the fact that I scan a lot when I'm down on planets. Both is actually giving a good foundation to my monetary situation. that I then have taken up the sport of trading, or sometimes trading, that just add to the whole thing. So it's not difficult to earn money in No Man's Sky. And it doesn't even take a lot of effort to do it. So some interesting things, and 2.6 million. So two of the missions gave roughly 5 million together, and the rest just added up to it. So it is actually quite nice. So we will put things where they belong. And I am very aware I will have to clean up at some point. That is kind of a must. If I don't do that, I will drown in stuff. So certain things came over here because I already have things here, and again that will be moved around as it should be. So that was painless. So let's go down, and we have a storage slot for the freighter battle we had yesterday, and we have, I think, enough put it up there. I think we have enough frigate module, salvage frigate module, and we do. So 850. So actually just putting on, I could build that. It is so the others I need solar panels for solar, and that of course I will make sure I get these. I'll put up here. I don't need them to be supercharged, but 800, 250. So if I put that there, then it's suddenly 1,000 light years, and you can get some quite good jumps out of it. Can I make some? Was it 3 I needed all in all? That needs emerald. That I of course don't have enough of. So that has to wait, but kind of have a good range on our ship and on our freighter, and it is actually fueled up. So I could go into the warp map and say go. How far can it actually go? Galactic core goes that way, so we actually stopped showing after 700, but we can go way further. 1200. I never actually tried to go so far. 1500, 1900. So this is actually, I even suspect it's further than I am in my ship. 2000, that goes down, so that way. So it could actually go there. So theoretical, you can actually place your freighter and jump it to pretty much the center of the core in 20 jumps or something like that. I don't have a scanning room, which is actually a little bit annoying, because then I could actually see pretty much everything there is to see. So now I have one. Then I can actually see what's in this system. Then I get all information about the planets here. Whether they are good or bad, and so that's actually kind of a good thing to know. And I do normally like to have the scanner installed, because you get a lot more information. Hello, Alan Danmai. How are you? So I will still go and it's 8:15, roughly. So the new missions is industrial. That's a little bit annoying, but too balanced. Yeah, I'm a little earlier in the evening here. You're more east of me, so you have a couple of hours longer in the evening. I think it's around 10:15 at your place. So I need to find some with good industrial help. There we go. Discovery. But sleep well, and thanks for coming by and say hi. It worked out, even though it looked a little bit like it wouldn't. So that was where I ended yesterday, so that's actually where I should go back to. Or we can do something completely different. Actually, as we travel the freighter, then we can... I need to take that one and scrap, but not now. We'll do that later. So as we are a whole other place, we are actually further away than we were. Damn, that was not a smart move I made there. Okay. So I thought I was smart, but I weren't. Okay. So that is kind of the problem when you try to navigate the galactic map without knowing what direction you're actually going in, because you can, it is in kind of 4 dimensions. I know that sounds a little bit odd, but it kind of is, so. But at least it's 3-dimensional, and it also has some time included because of the light years as the distance, so not quite 100% sure how the theories work on that. You probably need someone with some astrophysics knowledge, which I don't have. I mean, there's kind of a lot of different theories how space travel would actually work, and it's kind of interesting to see what actually comes out of it. I don't know if I live long enough to a warp drive in any form is invented. They know in theory how to make it, but it's still the problem with how to actually propel it. So but that is useless. I am done with the atlas, so I don't need to do that. This is an A-holer. This is a funny example of changing, so NPCs have a different appearance. However, the only difference there is whether they are, how tall they are. Not their body build is the same and everything, but they are different in height. There was a lot of people actually complaining about that. I think it's a start. And, I don't think it's quite fine to actually try to change these kind of things. Because it's a hard-coded thing in the game that it was like that, and that's how it's supposed to be. So now we are going to change so they appear differently, and yeah. I think it's brilliant. It's a good way of at least start it out. It might not be useful for all time, but at least start somewhere, and that's what they have done. So I had forgotten I had this fighter I found on a planet. It's totally damaged, and I'm actually not going to do anything about it other than scrap it. So I will actually do the... Oh yeah. My Explorer went through the core, so that needs to be repaired as well. Oh dear. I have been very lazy with my ships lately, so that's of course something I need to pick up from time to time as well. So as I teleport out to the space station now, the ship I have chosen as my primary ship is the one coming with me. So this way you can actually go to a space station safely and not being attacked on the way here. And what of course happens here is that it's taken apart and all the parts I'm presented with, and I can now sell them and get the money, so I get roughly 1.5 million units for that ship. I hope it will be a little bit more, because I do only sell if they are positive. I do not sell lowly. So what I need to do is change back to my normal ship. There now, then I will move those over. The nano cables will not be sold because I use them with the autophage, but anything else, and yeah, these I will have to go through as well. What I am going to do is to jump where I ended yesterday. And I will have to remember to fix that ship, hopefully when I come back to the freighter at some point tonight. So here is actually closer to the center than where I put my freighter. That was not the smartest of things I could have done, but that's actually fine. Do I have any hanging? Well, I have one with kill animals, but that need to be picked up with an amount of that kind before I do them. I actually like to do missions in bulk, so some of them you can you just have to do once. For instance, the one with kill animals. If you have kill 10, kill 11, kill 13, 14, 15, 16, how many it can run up to, then you just need to kill the highest one, and then all the others is done. They count parallel with each other, so that is quite good. So I don't have any milestones, so that is not going to do any good. So today's Nexus mission, what is that? Purge the infestation. Oh dear. That's one which can actually be quite tricky, but I'm still going to do it. It's not a favorite thing to do, but to be honest, there is easy ones and there's hard ones and there's a lot in the middle. Station, so oh, there's that planet there. It's not a planet, it's a moon. Okay. So my concern was whether it would be with aggressive sentinels on top of everything else. That would be a little bit rough, because you have to shoot all the time, quite a lot actually. The thing is, you have to be smart. And I think that's a good thing, that you have to be smart sometimes. Keeps you awake. If everything went very easy and smoothly, and then it would become boring. A lot of things there. It's good. So I'm not going to sell those when they are in minus. I need them in plus, so that is the thing, it has to wait. So this room you can farm carbon if you want to. I can't really be bothered because I feel it takes so long to get just a little bit. I don't mind farming if it gives a fair outcome. Okay, a lot of ships, but nothing I would like. Something flying, not something coming. Okay, that's fair enough. Can't always just fill up. You have to go somewhere sometimes. Wasn't really what I wanted, but again, can't always ask. See, there's another Q10, and I take them only to get the standings with the guilds, so I can get them up eventually. When they are at top level, you get the best gifts from their representatives. So doing missions is kind of important, but I do think that risk and reward should be kind of in a proper balance. Where was that moon? It's shifted. There's a tendency to go to another mission when you pick one up. Okay, Nexus mission, see what we can do. Planet. First mistake. Is that a monolith? really use this for anything, but take a word. So I think I better concentrate on what I need to do, not everything else. So that was not useful. I like to do it like this so I know where it is. Yeah, that was what I feared would happen. I don't need bloody sentinels as well. That just make it worse, really. I will say they can kill you, so always be careful. Anything can kill you. Stalk the Titan won't. not sure I understand the yeah, I'm not going down there. Focusing on doing the mission, and hopefully not die. I hit something. Oh. I don't have a lot of love for missions that is so much running, but there's a whispering egg over there and over there that could be around where things are. Hello there, welcome to. This is slightly annoying. I mean, I've been on planets like this before, and the worms were much more frequent. That's actually not a worm, it's an animal, so might look like one. I hope I can summon my ship when I get enough of running. Oh man. I have a terrible feeling that I'm doing something wrong. So is this a Titan worm burrow? Doesn't look like it, does it? Don't fly into things, that's not healthy. Actually wish I had a sentinel. Interceptor right now, because that can hover. Okay, now there's a distance, that makes it a little bit easier. God. These plants are not the best to run around among. At least this time it was not the sentinels which came running. I would say these type of animals or mobs or whatever you want to call them, they all have the same characteristic. If you feel overwhelmed or whatever it is, you can always go underground. So that is always an option. So where did I park my ship? There. So I'll do a little bit of scanning on the way back to the ship. And of course a little bit of picking things up I need. That would be silly not to. still have to be careful because of the Sentinels. They might still want to fight if I am taking too much resources around them. So, but at least we have done what was needed to be done with the Nexus. So. That can be handed in, and all is actually well and fine. Which need refining right now. Good. Good. It's just so I remember it. Got a reward besides the Quicksilver. Where did it put it here? Yeah. Which that was not why I actually did it. I do it primarily for the Quicksilver, because I want to buy some of the things that you can. And that is the reason I do the Nexus mission every day. So I was actually done in this system, but you see I was 648,000 from the center, so I'm actually further away with my freighter, but well, that is kind of how it is. So galactic core is that way. There's a black hole there, so let's go for that, because that gives a little bit better jumps. And even though I'm not rushing to get to the center of the galaxy, this one has not started to annoy me yet, so I am doing missions around and seeing what the space stations hold. If the missions are good, I will go down and do some. So a grassy planet, which is almost a paradise planet, but with aggressive sentinels. That's not a place where you want to build a base, to be honest. Until they start introducing automated machine guns or something like that. Let me mention the rules for the chat. It's for everyone, and if you're new to the game, feel free to ask questions if there's something you're stuck with. I'm happy to help or explain or whatever is needed. And if I can't answer, I'm sure there's others online which is quite capable of helping. We have a nice friendly community, and don't think that your questions would be regarded as stupid questions or anything like that, because first of all, I don't believe there is such a thing. People ask questions because they don't know something, and it's not for others to judge whether they should know it or not. So that's just my opinion, and this is my channel, so my opinion counts. But no, everyone should and is nice to each other, and that's there's no need to be any different. So another thing is sometimes people have been playing for a while and then encounter something they are not quite confident or sure how to deal with, and again, feel free to ask. I'm no oracle, I'm not a super expert, I am just a gamer. That's probably the right expression. And I play to have fun, and that is what everyone should have, otherwise you're playing the wrong games. I'm not sure what I think about their language, but it sounds like a cage with parakeets. Which in my house would be regarded cat food. So what missions do they have here? Anything which is interesting? Well, I just assembled killed creatures Take a photo of a strange world. Okay. So I still haven't decoded what a strange world is. I have an idea. Okay, target outside local system. That's quite typical when you are in a system with a black hole. Then you need to go somewhere else to do missions. That really makes sense. But yeah, let's do that. Photo of a strange map. Okay, it says it's in that system. And if I'm lucky, there's only one planet in that system, but I'm not that lucky. That's not how the game works. Rocky planet, that doesn't sound strange. Target planet located, but it's not really telling me where it is, so that is that would be a little bit too easy. Dusty planet doesn't sound strange enough either. Careful shooting towards a space station. I have missed the rocks, and suddenly you have sentinel interceptors after you. The best thing you can do then is hurry into the space station, because then they go away. It's not like they come and shoot you when you land, then thank heaven for that. Then I would have been dead many times. I'm still not finding many S-class multitools. And it's funny because in all my saves it's always been more ships than multitools. Just stole his thing. I don't have much travel goods, trade goods. These spool of nano cables I'm actually keeping because the autophages sometimes ask for them, so it's actually nice to have some in stock when I run into them. So, place with some plants with carbon. That's not really my thing. It's actually funny because yesterday I found an exotic and a Explorer S-Class. And it's actually like every other is exotic and every other is explorers at the moment. And it's kind of weird. It should be relatively random what you run into. It shouldn't be the same over and over again at this different space stations. That can't be right. Unless my game is not very good. Oh, do you speak gig? Not yet, but maybe one day. It goes quite slow learning the language because I do not take more than a couple on each station because I feel that I would be overly doing the same over and over again. Which some people probably would say I'm already doing, but yeah. But I'm saying it's okay, I do the same things over and over again if it's my choice to do them. And of course it would be my choice if I spoke to all the NPCs on each. No doubt about that, but I would feel bored. I wouldn't find that funny. On the other hand, I do find it satisfactory when actually you get things like the whole language or stuff like that. Because when you start out, you do not actually expect to do that. So I chose to go and hunt some pirates. I should be able to deal with them. As long as you keep your shield topped up, you should be able to deal with all starship fights. Okay, I would say some ships are not built to fight in. I still remember I had a battle in an expedition where I had to fight in a hauler. That is something I do not want to do voluntarily ever again. Worst part was I was fighting Sentinel Interceptor, so okay, we need to find a strange world. That was the Dusty. That was the Rocky. What we have down there. There. Contours. That might be strange. As I said, I'm not always sure what is covering those kind of things, but worst case you have to land on all the planets. It will tell you when you land on the correct one. Bingo! First attempt was correct. That is kind of good. What about if we land here? No, I'm not. So this is these weird thingies. That is not something I use, so it is a little bit of a shame, but that one is done. Anything else I need to deal with? I could make these 2 nanites, but normally I would assemble more to run, but so I just found all the animals on this planet. So there's bonus nanites just for finding one animal. That is very, very good. So where do we want the picture? There? Go. Silver, gold and copper. Nothing I really need, so and I don't need you either, so just go away, alright? I mean, Sentinels is a part of the game, but that doesn't mean they can't annoy me, and they do. I mean, why isn't there a sign as soon as you land, don't feed the Sentinels or something like that? It's done. It have been done. So let's just be happy over what we did. It's yeah. It's kind of one of those that I could choose just to jump back to the black hole and hand in that. Thank you for following. And welcome to So now I could have chosen just to go back where the black hole was and hand it in there. But then I would anyway have to go to a space station, then I might as well do it here and then teleport to where the black hole was and then save the fuel. Oh, that's nice. Do you have a, probably stupid question, but do you have a freighter? And do you do frigate missions? You know about the organic frigates to get modules for your living ship? Okay, good. Then I don't need to tell you about it. It was just at one point it came up. Someone asked, "How do you get upgrades to the living ship?" And I must admit I didn't know it at that point. So, but someone online was sitting telling about it. Oh, we are quite a number. I think I probably have 20 followers, which is in our age group. Yeah, I'm a little bit older, so and I need to rearrange my windows. So I can see the chat. I'm a little bit older. Oh, thank you for following. No, we have quite an amount of old gentlemen here from all over the world, actually. And I think this is actually a perfect game for our age group, because we can do exactly what we want to, and there's no right or wrong, and we can just do things the way we think is the best. Yeah, I'm sitting in UK in Lincolnshire, so I'm in the other end of the map. And I'm trying to find a black hole here that eludes me. Yeah, that's that's the Damocles sword you have hanging over your head. And I will admit that was one of the things which scared me before I actually went into doing it. But I must admit, you get to a point where you become even better hanging on with your fingernails on the edge of the abyss, and you get very creative surviving. Hi Lazarus, welcome home from holiday. Was it good? Yeah, I mean, why shouldn't we? We play as much and as good as anyone else. We might be a little bit slow sometimes. Oh yeah. That can hurt really badly. Yeah, I died on my first attempt on Permadeath, roughly an hour in, and it was mainly because I was stupid. So I restarted, and that's 111 hours ago. So I have done okay since. I have been close. I have been hanging on a couple of times. But I will say, when you get yourself kind of geared up to a good standard, then it's actually not too bad. Of course, one of the worst part is one of the worst part is when you are lacking the storage capability. You can't have too much food and beer, Lazarus. That doesn't add up. Yep. Just as an example, 500 max on your exosuit. I think they go to 1,000 on your ship and 2,000 on your freighter. Your storage thingies on your freighter, 1,000 on each. So you have to make some choices. No, I'm on hardest. You can, I think you can set it up even worse, but default on Permadeath is restricted. You can put it to harsh, but I'm not going to do that voluntarily. This is just taken as the default when you start Permadeath, and I think that's enough for me. It used to be 350 by default, but that changed some updates ago. And the reason I know that is because I stupidly started a Permadeath game when I was relatively new to the game, and I quickly realized that was a little bit too hard for me. I think I lasted 25 minutes or something like that. I didn't even survive the first half hour. Yeah, it is, and even worse, I'm a hoarder, so I do struggle a lot sometimes, but I just have learned to prioritize, and what's easy to get, that's not what is taking up slots. Well, at the moment it is, but it won't be constantly. Maybe I should go in here and see. Yeah, so do I. It's I always run around with the mantra that rather have and not need than need and not have. And this is the perfect game to do that, because you know it defines such law, because if you need something and don't have it, then you won't be finding it. It won't let you. One evening, a guy was sitting playing while he was watching me, and he told me that he needed something, and he could not find planets with it on. Even if it said that it was on the planets, he couldn't find it on the planets. And while we were sitting talking about it, I found several planets and resources that I could pick up of the same thing. But I didn't need it, so that's such law for you. Well, I would say, because of I normally carry so much around with me, the first thing I always do whenever I start a new save, it's always my exosuit maxed out as quick as possible. And then I start on the ships. But on survival and Permadeath, you have to be a little bit creative. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that would be a little bit sad because you buy the first egg with the Quicksilver. That would be sad to lose, but many of those things is actually account bound, so you should be able to get it with another save as well. I actually don't know if I haven't checked that. I should actually do that. Okay. Yeah, but the thing is, I actually haven't checked because I'm trying out a theory someone gave me, and so I've been buying other stuff. Because some of my expedition things I can get on all saves, for instance. The ship I'm flying is my expedition reward from Utopia. And all my Twitch drops I can get on each save as well, so. But not the living ship. Okay, no, that's actually good to know. I actually never looked for it because I don't know, I didn't think that was that important. I mean, I got a living ship and on my normal save, and it looks like a Pokemon. So yeah. I must admit I am a little bit more towards the Sentinel ships. I find them quite interesting. But I only found a C1 in this one, so it will come. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, of course. The more guns you can put on, the better it is. I'm not sure what they have in the mold at the moment, because they have kind of surprised us a little bit with some of the things. Alone that putting in a new race, that I would never have thought they would have done. The only thing I think with the autobase is a little bit of a shame is should actually meet them on space stations as well. That could be cool. must admit I have not gotten any ships yet on this one, which is S-Class. I could have bought some, but I actually haven't. Yeah. Oh, they should pop up. There should always be a chance. And the thing is that very often we talk a lot about percentages and stuff like that, but it is a mathematical calculation when how often you will run into it, and it might only be a few percent chance that it actually is one which you can get. Wow. Yeah, I must admit, I take what comes, but I don't seek it, so to speak. Boom. I sometimes try to tweak a little bit. And, actually trying to see if I can get some of these, which is 53 light years. That's nothing. Even my C-class is better. Yeah, it's 100% warp cell efficiency, but still. I want distance, not... I don't care using the fuel. It's the same with my car. Oh, what a shame. And yes, I'm naughty, I dismantle them and take the good stuff. I must admit, it took me a while before I actually decoded the pirate dreadnoughts, and I managed to chase them away a couple of times, but I couldn't kill them, and then suddenly I killed the first one, and then it has gone quite useful since. It is sometimes you just have to get the pattern and how to do it, and then, oh, it's actually not that hard. I'm not really getting missions I would like. That is a little bit annoying, but maybe I should just take some which is a little bit interesting. I don't know. The thing is, I like to kind of stock my exosuit up first, then my ships. Then I'm ready to rumble. Sometimes take a little bit of time, but well. Please don't do that. What have I done here? They should be there, not here. I would say it normally helps when your ships are proper geared up, because trying doing that in a shitty fighter, that's going to be rough. You are not very friendly. it's that's sometimes a little bit surprising what comes out of practicing your language skills. And then sometimes nothing comes out of it, even if you pick the right thing. It's a lottery again. Oh, by the way, I love to get free stuff, whatever it might be. Everything which is free is something I don't have to grind to get. And worst case, I can always sell it. But this game is a hoarder's paradise. No doubt about that. So is your living ship a good-looking one, or is it very generic, or I heard it's not everyone which is actually happy with the ship itself, and I find that a little bit sad because it is something which is a little bit random how it pans out. Yeah, I say mine on my normal is looking like a Pokemon, but it does. It looks like it has eyes and a face. Plan to find a trading post there. Toxic paradise, yeah. Well, good thing is I'm not going to stay here for long. Something.
Product received. Product received. Product received. Extreme hazard panic.
think my exosuit is repeating itself. It's okay that it's an extreme hazard planet, but it's okay as long as you protect yourself. So make sure your shielding is topped off pretty much all the time. What might be a little bit risky is that I am jumping around in a storm. That probably isn't the smartest of ideas, but on the other hand, sometimes life happens. Is this a planet I want to visit the buildings of? That is kind of a good question. Drop pod. These are very important in the start of the game when your exosuit is not filled out. So when you see them, use them. Unfortunately my exosuit is filled out, so I can't really use it for anything. However, I have noticed that autophage is actually hanging out around them, so when I see them like this, I do scan and see if there is anything useful. Okay. Is he asking the same? Two of them. So, need some ammonia. Yeah, I know I have enough in my exosuit, but I'm not going to give that away because I need it badly. Might as well take one more. Maybe I should not use my terrain manipulator for that. That's a horrible weapon to use. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Don't you shoot me. Where? Oh, there. Don't go over there. Okay, that's not nice. So that's actually a sign to me that I wanna go underground. Because it's not a good idea fighting in the storm. That might create some issues. And I always have a problem actually seeing what I'm doing when I do it, so I'd rather not go down that route. Many. Oh, that was the wrong one, that one. Okay, I've got all 8, so that's fine. Probably should seek shelter, but that's a little bit weird. I'm normally not that lucky to just stumble across it when I... What's wrong with the game today?
Extreme night toxicity detected.
Oh. Oh, that's actually more often. Okay. They must have bred while I was away. So I'm trying to buy the most expensive one I can.
Product received.
I think that's always the best option there is. Goes down here somewhere. I try to have a certain order in my stuff, but it doesn't always work out that way. Wow, that's how it had to be. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. So we're done here, I think. So I have these. I actually find it funny to see what they actually comes out with. So
Hostile scan detected.
stellar intelligence. Okay. Check here as well, because sometimes things goes in. Okay. That was a little bit wasteful, but guess that's okay. So we need to go that way. That's the next black hole. I'm okay with that. The thing is that yeah, you can say outlaw systems as more limited missions if you kind of only look on that. But on the other hand, they sometimes give an option to sell much more things if you want to make money. I keep forgetting my coffee today, so I drink cold coffee. That is not wholly pleasant, to be honest. So, I'm sometimes being asked why I don't do more outlaw missions. Why didn't I start that? And the thing is, I don't really want to ruin my standing, which some of them will do. And yes, I do know you can reset things, and that's all well and fine. But I actually do sometimes do the missions. Well, I will say, and it goes with pretty much everything in this game, if there's not balance between risk and reward, then I can't really be bothered doing them. Because if what I get out of it is not very good, then I can't see the point doing it. So do some smuggling, yeah, but the reward is only monetary good. It's not giving me any of the things I would like. So it's a no at this point. Down the line, then everything might be kind of possible. On my normal save, I kind of did several of the more naughty missions as well, and yeah, it's all, for me it's all about having fun while I'm playing, doing things I find interesting, and not sitting and try to grind and grind and grind. I know what I'm doing now is technically grinding, but I do feel there is different aspects to the game, and things happen. Slowly moving, slowly, and the slowly part is actually fine. I'm actually not farming for, I'm trying to make a part through without getting too much damage. Start getting too much modules, go and solve some of them at least. Maybe I should actually look at these. Three, but so I only have 2 and it doesn't give any core health, so oh, that ended up give me something. B-class. Yeah, I do sometimes tweak the modules if I can, so it's not that I don't sit static on it in over all time, because I don't. I do give it a sometimes a overhaul and see what I can get out of it. So let's stand on the table like good citizens. The funny thing is, if my kids had done that, I would have complained about it. Yeah, take him. Her. It. Can't see any reason why not. So I can't be bothered farming for the carbon in these. I feel it's too little for the time it takes to actually run over it, so and I'm actually quite okay with the carbon at the moment, so a very yellow solar. C. I actually don't think I have seen a yellow solar before, but of course it would, like any other colors, have to appear sometimes. It no, I don't need you. No, no. I already have one of you. Oh dear. Acidic. That sounds slightly bad. Can't say that to him. Okay. It's a little bit funny with the words when you practice your skills. Some words will give you a reward with some of them, and if you say the same word to others, they will, well, beat you up. Oh dear. Don't hit me! That one is definitely one I want to do. That's really it. Take a photo of a land-dwelling creature. That should not be overly difficult. You see, there's a lot of new names on watching today. If you enjoy what you're seeing, then there's a lot of my older stuff on YouTube, and there is a link on my channel page for my YouTube channel. Every time I find S-class ships, I cut the video sequence out with the glyph address and coordinates if it's on a trading post, and create small videos with them. So if you're looking for specific ships, you might find it in my on my YouTube channel. Feel free to have a peek. It's a cold planet.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I need to remember something here. This one. Just to make sure I don't end up having to do it in the end of the day, because then suddenly it's a lot that needs to be refined, and yeah, I don't mind doing it, but it's sometimes a lot of time you spend doing these things. Thing was, I was actually thinking, See if I could find some dark side, and then I kind of land on top of it. That's because I noticed that I was running quite low. So on normal planets, the sentinels normally don't do you any harm when you are gathering resources. If the sentinels are aggressive, then they will attack no matter what you do. So and I've done my mission as well, so that's really quite nice. So I get a resource I kind of need, and the mission in same, can't complain about that. Don't leave any behind. So what is this game you're playing? Well, it's a game where we make holes in the ground. And you know what? That's actually not a bad thing. Just felt as I scrapped the last ship I found, which has been on in my inventory for quite a while. I decided that maybe I should find another one I can have sitting around for. Oh, go away.